Alright, hi guys. So this video I'm gonna practicing the hips opening. The hips opening that we're gonna practicing is that I'm gonna do the goddess pose, and also I'm gonna bring you into the super soldier. Super soldier is hips opening, hamstring, and also like a shoulders opening. A lot of things happening at the same time. But anyway, we also have to preparing our hips to get into that position as well. Okay, so before we starting this, what happened is that before I come to this point, I was practicing some salutation A and B, and also some of them the another hips opening, which is I'm gonna write down the name of the poses that you can practicing before you get into this video. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna starting from the come to standing in front of the mat. I'm gonna standing in this direction, and hopefully that you can hear my voice. Okay, so Samasthiti. Inhale, arms are reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, back straight, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga in any way that you can. Inhale, chest lift up, shoulders roll back, the upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward dog. From here on, inhale, lifting the right leg up toward the sky. Point the right toes, opening up the right toes apart. Inhale, lifting your left heel up as high as you can, and then exhale, push the mat more forward, keeping both legs straight. Right leg continue lifting up. Very slowly, on your next inhale, bring your right foot forward, just like a slow motion movie. Lower your right foot down, turn yourself to the left side, and parallel the feet. So you can also pointing your toes a little bit more inward as well. Yeah, in this way, then your feet are not slipping out very easily. All right, outer edge of your feet press down firmly, and also you need to keeping the base of the big right toe down. Got this pose. Okay, for now, going to the standing forward and for let's say 3 deep breaths first. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, you fold forward. Walk your hands a little bit more further back if you can. If you cannot reaching your hands down, you can feel free to using the blocks for your hands. And then from here, inhale, lifting your spine up halfway. Point your toes out about 45 degrees. And now when you're bending your knees, making sure that your knees go to the same direction as the feet. Yeah, got this pose. From here, inhale, arms are reaching up, and then you're bending your knees. All right. The wider the feet are, the more harder it is. And also, if you can sink your hips more down towards the ground, then you get deeper, more into the hips opening. If your arms are sore or your shoulders, you can lower your hands in front of the chest. You can have your hands resting on the top of thighs if you want to. Whatever your arms position are, rocking yourself side to side. Keeping your back straight. Feel the tailbone pointing down towards the ground. Control your breath in and out deeply. Let your legs do the work. Everything else you relax. Let's come into the center, standing still. See if next exhale you can allowing yourself to sit down more deeper and continue keeping your back straight. Scoop the tailbone in so that your lower back is not arching. 2 more breaths. And then from here, inhale, stretching your legs. Yeah, relaxing your thighs, rocking your hips side to side if you want to. All right, a little bit more into the goddess pose here is that we're gonna continue bending the knees, yeah? But this time, I want you to shorten the distance between your feet a little bit, because the wider it is, the more challenging it will be. Yeah, so you adjusting according to your hips ability. Okay, ka. So here, bend your knees. All right. Try to keeping your knees and ankles aligned. All right. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, when it's bending too deep, you can feel the pulling on above your knees right here. All right. Okay. Okay. So here, lifting your heels up. Draw your hands together in front of your chest. Standing on the ball of your feet. Be still as best as you can. And then from here, inhale, arms are reaching up over your head. And then exhale, you fold forward. Continue lifting your heels up. All right, inhale one more time. Lengthen your spine, sink your hips down a little bit more. And then exhale, walking your arms away from you and pushing your buttocks back so that your spine can get lengthened. If you need to resting the heels down, just like me, for a little bit, go ahead. But then making sure that you continue, come back to lifting the heels up. Do any arms variation, whatever you prefer. One last breath here. And then exhale, lower your heels down, straighten your legs. Inhale, arms are reaching up over your head. And then exhale, join your hands together. Okay, so now you point your right toes to the front of the mat. Turn your hips facing to the same direction as your right foot. Inhale, arms are reaching up, chaturanga. Exhale, bring your hands down, chaturanga. Three-legged chaturangas if you like. And then exhale, downward dog. All right, pause here for a little bit first, catching your breath. And then from here on the inhale, let's lifting your right leg up. Point your right toes, opening up right toes apart. Inhale, lifting your left heel up. Exhale, push the mat more forward. Continue lifting the right leg up as high as you can, and your hips are on the same level. And then inhale, stepping your right foot forward. High lunge, Anjaneyasana. Front knee 90 degree. Inhale, arms are reaching up over your head. Exhale, pushing your left heel away. Bring your right hip back, left hip go forward. You scooping the tailbone in, your heart, your chest lift up. Just look straight forward and the shoulders are away from the ears. Making sure that your back leg is straight so you can continue pushing your back heel out. And then exhale, lower both hands down and also with the left knee. Use the cushion for your left knee if you want to. Left hand is down, walk your right toes out, right heel out. So a little bit more wider stance between your left hand and the right foot. Lean towards your left hand. Bending the left knee, swing the right arm to go behind your back and using the right hand to grabbing your left ankle. Continue leaning towards the left hand and you turning to the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your hips down and forward. Turn your chest towards the right side. You roll the right shoulder back. Your right arm is straight. And see if you prefer to have your left heel more close towards your bum. Maybe you feel more deeper stretch. Then in that case, you just go ahead, do so. And then exhale, releasing your left foot down. All right. Straighten your right leg a little bit here. Okay, so I'm gonna continue into the next step here. Okay, so you can have your left knee down for now, tucking your right shoulder to go under the right thigh. Yeah, the right leg is your backpack strap, right shoulder under the right thigh. The obstacle here is that if you have very tight hip, your shoulder not gonna go under your right thigh very easily. Yeah, try yourself first. If it doesn't work out, then you come back into the lizard pose in this version here. All right, okay. All right, right shoulder under the right thigh. Okay, and this time lower your left forearm down. Left elbow right heel into the same line. You leaning towards the left side, bending the left knee. See if you can using the right hand to grabbing your left foot. Yeah? You can just stay here for now, allow your hips to go down and forward. And then pushing your heart, your chest forward, and feel free to turn to the outer edge of the right foot. And then exhale, releasing your left foot down. Okay, so I'm gonna turn myself to the other side so that you can see the position that I'm about to bring you in more easier. All right, okay. So here, you come back into this position again, yeah? This time, what I'm gonna do here is that it's gonna be about the balance, engaging the core, and also you have to stretching your right leg out to the right side, okay? So to find the balance is that you have to lean yourself towards the left side. The left lean towards the left side, and then the right leg is reaching out so that you can find the center more easier. All right? Okay. All right. Right shoulder under the right leg, grabbing your left ankle. Lean towards the left side. You may need to wiggling your left arm out a little bit more out to the side. Yeah, wiggling your right foot. Take your time, focusing one point onto the ground, pushing your left shoulder away from the ear. See if you can lifting your right toe up, stretching your right leg out. Whoopee. And then you can lower your right foot down. Yeah? If you fall down, that's okay. All right. So this is about practicing and finding your balance. All right. Okay. So from here, have your hands down, lifting your left knee up, go into chaturanga, knee chest chin down, whatever you prefer. And then exhale, downward dog. All right, changing the side. Inhale, lifting your left leg up. Point the left toes, opening up left toes apart, and inhale, lifting your right heel up as high as you can. Exhale, push the mat more forward. High lunge. Inhale, stepping your left foot forward, wiggling the right foot back, front knee 90 degrees. Inhale, arms out, reaching up. Keep this, just making it as if like sort of like automatically, is that when you come into the high lunge, yeah, whatever side the leg is in the front, you're pushing that hips back and the other hips go forward, because you need to keeping both sides of your hips square. Tailbone is scooping in, your heart, your chest lifting up. Pushing the right heel back. And then exhale, lower your hands down, and then the right knee is down. Bring your right hand down onto the mat. Walk your left toes out, left heel out. Turn to the outer edge of the left foot here. Okay, lean towards the right hand. You swing your left arm back. Bend the right knee and use the left hand to grabbing your right foot or the ankle. Continue leaning towards the right hand. Inhale, lengthen your spine, pushing yourself away from the touching point. Exhale, hips come down and forward. Turn your heart, your chest up on the left side. Roll the left shoulder back. Feel the stretching in front of your right thigh. And then exhale, lower your right foot down. All right, so now go a little bit more deeper into the hips opening. This time you have your right forearm down, right elbow, left heel into the same line. Yeah? Your left leg is a backpack strap, so tucking your left shoulder to go under the left thigh. Bend the right knee, use the left hand to grabbing your right foot. Lean towards your right forearm. Okay, hips down and forward. Whenever you're ready, pushing your heart, your chest forward. Feel free to turn to the outer edge of the left foot. And then you can go into the next step, which is we're gonna stretching the left leg out to the left side, lean towards the right hand, focusing one point onto the ground. Wiggling your left foot. Yeah, I'll stay on this side so that you can see what is going on behind me. And then lower your left foot down. Release your right foot. Both hands are down. Chaturanga. Inhale, chest lift up. And then exhale, downward dog. Okay, stay into your downward facing dog for 5 deep breaths. Okay, and I have one last position that I'm gonna bring you guys into. All right, 2 more breaths here into your downward facing dog. And then jumping forward, inhale beneath, exhale, jump. Inhale halfway lift, exhale forward fold. Inhale, arms down, reaching up. Exhale, draw your hands together. Wow. Okay. All right, it's a little bit hot here, a lot of humidity on Got Phangan at the moment. Anyway, that's why you see, maybe you see me that I have a lot of the sweat going on here. Well, it's okay, it's healthy, all right? Anyway, let's come back into the practice. Okay, super soldier. Now, super soldier is some standing position, standing balance. Yeah, okay. And just like I have mentioned earlier, that it is you need to have the hamstring flexibility, hip flexibility, and also with the shoulders. Yeah, okay. So if this pose does not work out for you, you just go into the standing forward bend. All right. Okay. Uttanasana. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turning my back to you here so that you will see my face when I go into the position. So first, what you do is that I'm standing with feet hip width apart. Yeah, your feet can be just about hip width apart or just slightly bit wider. Okay, so first what you do here, bend the knees, tucking your right shoulder to go under the right thigh. Yeah. Okay, you can have your right hand resting down onto the ground for now, and now bring the left hand, reaching your left arm out to the left side. You get on the fingertips. It can be a little bit more in front of your left toes or just pretty much into the same line as the left toes. Yeah, but get on your fingertips. Bring your body weight onto your right foot. Now lifting your left foot up behind you, you're using the right hand to grabbing your left foot here. Once you are here, inhale, straighten your standing leg and see if exhale, yeah, if it's okay to pointing your left knee up toward the sky and keeping your left heel close to your right buttocks. Yeah, just go ahead, give yourself a try and see how it is, and then you're tucking your head towards your left underarm. Continue pointing your left knee up toward the sky. 1 or 2 more breaths here. Remember your standing leg, try to keeping it straight. And then you can releasing your left foot down. All right, go into Uttanasana, the forward bend for a little bit here, and then we can changing the side. So tucking your left shoulder to go under the left leg. Now this time I'm gonna go this direction so that you can see me on the other way as well. Tucking your left shoulder to go under the left thigh. Reaching your right arm out to the right side, get on the fingertips. Transfer the body weight onto the left foot, lifting your right foot up. Use the left hand to grabbing your right foot here. Once you manage to grab your right foot, do you noticing how low my shoulder, yeah, almost close to under the knees, yeah, okay, all right, and the upper arm go under the knee here. All right, here, once you grab your foot, inhale, straighten your standing leg, point your right knee up, and then try to tucking your head towards your right underarm, and then continue pushing your, pointing your right knee up toward the sky. Straighten your standing leg. And then releasing your right foot down. Malasana. Ooh. Okay, and then you can go ahead to lie down on your back. Give your knees a hug, rocking yourself side to side. And feel free to go into Shavasana as long as you need to. If you feel like that you need to do the abdominal twisting, feel free to do so. But otherwise, Shavasana. Again, as long as you need to. And whenever you are ready, give yourself a stretch. Stretch your legs out, point the toes, arms are reaching up over your head, palm facing up. And then you can turn to your right side, but I'm gonna turn to my left here, so that I'm facing the camera. And then you can pushing yourself up to come up into sitting. And take a moment here to sitting quietly. And allowing the benefits of those positions that we just did to sink in. Soften your breath. Continue the breathing in and out deeply. And you can also sitting here as long as you want to. Namaste.